Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable jurists, committees, participants, and all audiences, ladies and gentlemen. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most merciful and the most gracious. All praises be to Allah, the Lord of the world, the master of the day after, and the creator of everything in this universe. Peace and salutation be upon our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has brought us from the darkness into the brightness and guided us into the right way of life. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to imagine yourself for a moment that you are competing to sponsor a city by giving them gifts. Now, can you tell me which gifts would be the most useful? Let's say your rival gives them saltwater springs, but no use for drinks or even irrigations. And then you give them olive tree, providing them with food, oil, and water. With that, you win the competition for sure, right? Because you give the people exactly what they need. That's what we call as wisdom. And this story is about Athena, the goddess of wisdom, the most compelling figures in Greek mythology. But now, we are no god or goddesses, so do you think we need wisdom in our lives? Can we as humans possess wisdom and apply it in our daily lives? Hello everyone, my name is Syaira Ainurrahmah. In this opportunity, I would like to tell you all about applying Athena's wisdom in today's world. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know what wisdom is? Wisdom is the ability to make good judgments based on what you have learned from your experience. And wisdom goes beyond having knowledge and knowing how to use it. It involves integrating knowledge and experiences to make good judgments while understanding the complexities of humans in each situations. The Athena story we heard in the beginning reflecting not only her wisdom but also the people in the city's wisdom. They see the olive tree would farmer benefits and would be sustainable for their lives. And Athena is not only using her knowledge to know what the olive tree functions. She calculates and she understands what the people need and thus giving the trees for them. It shows how the Olympian really values wisdom. And wisdom is not only advantageous for ourselves but also for the people around us. In essence, Athena teaches us the critical balance between intellect and actions, creativity and strategy. Athena reminds us that true strength not lies just in power, but in the wisdom to lead the power justly and for the benefits of the society. Now, in this modern world where the world moves fast and information is borderless, do you think it is important to address it with wisdom? Of course, I think it is important. In today's fast-paced and polarized world, we often fall into decision-making driven by fleeting emotions or social media pressures. Athena's value teaches us to pause, use common sense, and prioritize long-term solutions that bring shared prosperity, whether in business, politics, or our personal lives. Then, how can we apply wisdom in our daily lives? So here are several ways to apply wisdom in our daily lives. First, we need to filter down any information we receive that is truly relevant to our life. Second, know our why. Understanding the purpose behind our actions will make us focus on the original goal, keep us from wasting time, and help us achieve our target easier. Third, be mindful of our own posts or comments in social media or real life. Words can deeply affect others' mental health. Be kind and empathetic. You should also verify information before spreading to avoid misinforming. And fourth, protect our own privacy. By the use of internet in every aspect of our life, the digital trace we leave can be dangerous, so it is important to use the internet wisely. Ladies and gentlemen, myths are not just ancient bedtime stories. They are reflections of eternal humans' aspirations. The goddess Athena challenges us to become the best version of ourselves. Individuals who think critically, live justly, and innovate for the common good. So let's apply Olympian values in our daily lives. Use wisdom to guide our decision, strategy to face challenges, and creativity to build a better world. So are you ready to apply wisdom in our daily life? Of course you have to do it. Unlock the power of wisdom. Cultivate wisdom for a brighter future. Well, I think that's all from me. Thanks for your attention, and I ask forgiveness for all my mistakes. And last, wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.